How is everybody today? I'm surviving. Alright, my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Di, your favorite yoga witch. So, let's get going. We don't have a birthday today, but we do have something else. So, alright, donk. Oh, sorry. Apparently I had the mic too far away, and there was a dog at my feet. Distractions are just... Alright, so... Now that I'm a little more grounded and centered here. Oh. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. I have also founded and own my own website, website, but business as a yoga instructor, Yoga with Delaluna, where we do yoga with a witchy twist. Oof, there's the puppy. And I forget that See you later, Star Paws. Rest, honey. Get some good sleep. So, if you want to know about my yoga stuff, go to yogawithdelaluna.com. If you want to know more about my particular brand of witchcraft and my practices there, hop over to dietheyogawitch.com. So, all right. Now, we do not have a birthday today, but one year ago today, the man behind the curtain and I went over to his hometown with the spawn to witness his little sister getting married. So, Michelle, PJ, happy anniversary, guys. Haha. Here's to many more. And with the lighting of the candle, we have closed our circle, and we invite the ancient ones to join us here today. Not again! Oh, the poor baby. Kitty just got sick. Give me just 1 second. Fuzzy butts, are you okay? What? Oh, if you don't like me talking, then click off of my channel, dude. Oh, Fuzzy butts, are you okay? Come here. What are you? Puking up, Kit Kat. Okay, I will clean that up later. Don't you take my chair. All right. Welcome back, Star Paws. Hi. Fuzzy butts, that's part of what's making your tummy upset. Quit chewing on plastic. Cats, man, let me tell you. Ha! Honestly, no, I am not dumb. I have an IQ that qualifies for Mensa, although I have a feeling you have no forking clue what Mensa is. I'm also a Scadian, which is similar IQs to Mensans. So no, I am not stupid. I am not dumb. I am actually highly intelligent. I am ADHD as all hell. I am autistic. I have other shit going on, but no. And by the way, one more rude comment from you and you will be out of here. All right, my friends. Moving on to today's holiday. Today is International Asexuality Day. It celebrates the diversity and validity of asexual experiences. It fosters visibility, combats misconceptions, and builds community for asexual individuals worldwide. Asexuality is a spectrum, and every ace identity is valued. Join in raising awareness and promoting understanding of this. I have a few people in my life who are ace, which is why I chose that for our holiday today. Let's do right by them. Ah! See? I actually have birthed an asexual person, so... More coffee. All right, my friends. Asexuality is valid. It truly is. So, hey. Okay, that goes back where it belongs as I smack my monitor. Really got... What did I don't know. Chaos reigns today. It's just... I want to scream. All right, my friends. I'm missing something and it's driving me nuts. Haha. I can handle not having earrings, but I made a promise that I would not go on without my lipstick. I know it's a weird thing, but okay. Let's chit-chat for a while. See if I can get caught up with my own brain, right? Right. Yes, haters are definitely going to hate. Now, a reminder, since we've already had some small issue, we are mindful of the energy we bring into this space, and we are respectful in my chat. Disrespect earns you the Banhama from the Arnold. So, mind your frickin' manners, people. We're having a day.
Hasta la vista, baby.
All right, my friends. Oh, hair. I am so glad it's Sunday, though, because I just... Last week was chaos. The spawn came home a week ago tomorrow, and so after having been out of town for 2 months, and it's just kind of interesting getting back into routine with a third person in the house. So, chaos reigns, and apparently I can't figure out how to put my own damn watch back on. Hello, Tracy. How are you today? I am here. I'm frazzled. I'm chaotic, but I'm here. My desk is chaos. I know! It's crazy, right? Oi. It's flown by. Raven says it's hard to believe it's been just over 2 months. Yeah, it was about 2 months since Derek left or Spawn left and Raven came over the first time. Why am I looking? See, my brain is not with it today. I am going insane. I am aware. You know, I was kind of hoping that some of the people who had popped in during the daily draws would come in today because we were getting into an absolutely fantastic conversation about Marvel Comics and DC Comics. And I want to shout out to LM, who is one of those that was in that conversation back out on the oil rig today. Oof. That is not an easy job. And that's coming from someone who's been military and a military spouse. Yeah. All right. What am I I was looking for something, and by the time I turned my head, I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, my God. Obviously, I am not caffeinated enough, so I am going to drink more coffee. It's... I hate my brain. I got distracted by something as soon as I got up this morning. Did not do any prep for this today. And I'm just... Rest well, Star Paws. And if you come back, you are more than welcome to join us again. So please go get some rest, though. Sleep deprivation is never fun. Yeah. I'm half tempted to ask the spawn to make me another cup. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are new here, or since Spawn has been gone, occasionally, because we share a wall, and he is very exuberant at times, speak of the devil, people have heard him through my microphone. Do me a favor. Please make me more coffee. I don't know if y'all could see him in the mirror. He came in and waved. Oh, yep, not in this shot. Okay. Oh. Meet the spawn. Be careful. There's cat puke right there, too. And you're barefoot. Oops. Okay. Rest well, Star Paws. It's just chaos, I swear. Huh? My head is chaotic. And I feel like I'm missing something and spinning in circles and just... Star Paws. Hi, sweetheart. Sounds like Star Paws is having a day like mine. Well, actually, for them, it's nighttime. But yeah, it's just... I honestly feel like I am forgetting something and it's something important. But I have no idea what it is. So my brain is chaotic right now. I'm losing my shit, man. Alright, so... I am trying... I understand that one, honey. Yeah, I fully understand that. It's not like I'm being particularly entertaining today because I am having a bad brain day. For someone like me, I am autistic, ADHD, I have CPTSD, and a bunch of other stuff in my brain. And I have days when I just cannot function fully. I feel like I'm forgetting something constantly, or I think I'm in trouble for something when I've done nothing to get into trouble. And it's just, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I really do. So, right now, my brain is going, the squirrels in my brain are going 50 directions from straight. And then, I've got like 30 things I'm trying to work out in my head for Die the Yoga Witch and Yoga with Dailin. But I did actually get our class recorded Wednesday, and it did get posted on the Patreon yesterday. So there is that. So small steps. And I have an outline for my daily schedule, as in I know what days I'm doing stuff. Now I just have to figure out what time of the day I'm going to do it. So I've got that going for me. And then I have like 5 projects that I'm planning that I am hyper excited about doing. And I am in the planning and plotting stages of those, which is actually my favorite part. Give me something to research and I'll be fine and dandy. I will just dive in. Tell me you want me to collate. all of that information that I have now found and actually write a report or a paper or anything on it, yeah, forget it. I cannot. Nope. I'm a great researcher. I'm a horrible writer in that respect. Yes. For those of you who cannot hear the man behind the curtain in my ear, he says, I'm great at doing all of the research, but I do not organize it in such a way that I can write anything from it. I am doing better, though, actually. Come to think of it. My Saturday night Bitchin' Witch Angry Veteran rants, I spend most of Saturday doing my research for my rants. And then I'm taking notes, taking links. Yep, I'm taking links, copying links, taking notes from those. And many times I'm not just taking notes, I am reading the article in front of me. And so as to not plagiarize, I am rewriting what I'm reading. And I have figured out that if I do it that way, I can do it. See, I'm the other way around. I can write English. I can write stories and short stories and poetry and all of that. But, oh Lord. I'm sorry, Starpause. I missed what you had said earlier, but oh my good grief. I had a cat. I had a cat when I was little. I thought he was my cat. He was not my cat. He was my dad's cat. This cat, number one, we were below the poverty line as I grew up. I will be honest. So everything we bought was store brand, generic, bulk, etc. You know, we almost never bought brand name stuff. But this cat, he was an orange cat, which, for one thing, made him very special because he was intelligent. He apparently had custody of the one brain cell all the time. He looked like the 9 Lives cat, Morris. And we had been given a bag of 9 Lives at some point. And after that, that cat would not eat food that did not come out of the 9 Lives bag. He would watch us pour the bulk food from the grocery store into the 9 Lives bag, and then he would eat it. Good night, Starpause. Yeah, we want to know about your pupper, Starpause. Also, this cat, if my dad was not the one to feed him, he would not eat what was in the bowl. So we would fill the bowl. He would be, a cat. And my dad would come down, drop one little piece of kibble into the bowl, and the cat would eat it. This cat my dad would read the newspaper at night, and Freddie would sit on the floor in front of his chair and look up at him, look at the paper, look at Dad, look at the paper, hop up, crawl under the paper into my dad's lap, turn around, look at my dad, look at the paper, look at my dad, look at the paper, and then plop his paws into the article my dad was reading and lay down. So, yeah. He was a smart cat. And then, he also liked my dad's cookies. My dad ate the grandma's oatmeal cookies, the ones that come in the plastic crinkle. That cat would hear the crinkle of the packaging and would come running and sit and meow at my dad until he got his cookie. Cat was smart. I miss that cat. He was a good cat. And then hey, that works. What the flo... Gotta love technology. Sometimes it works better than others. But yeah. We're playing with this, trying to figure out how to get rid of a couple of comments that came from my account. Yeah. Oh well. They won't go away. Oh well. Life goes on, right? Right. Speaking of Kidder. Yeah. Hey, fuzzy butts. You want to come here? No? Okay. He's got mom. He's laying here. Oh, no dog. Okay. The reason you'll see me look down like this, I have a bed under my desk for the smallest of the dogs and the furry overlord. And sometimes I can't tell if he's laying in his bed. So I have to look to make sure I'm not going to kick a pupper. That would be very bad. I love my puppers. At least my brain is slowing down just a little bit. Nice. Not that she got cancer, but at least that was the prompt you needed. It's really awesome when something just clicks and you can just roll with it and write for hours or talk for hours on it. Sorry, honey. So do you guys want to hear... Do you guys want to hear about some of the ideas I've got for Yoga with Dai? Because I have some really fun ones that I want to do. I just have to figure out timing and where to do them. I have... Apparently they don't stay lit, according to Jeff Foxworthy. I think it was Jeff Foxworthy. No, it was Bill Engvall. I take it back. Wrong blue collar comedy. But I have some retreats that I'm plotting and planning. I have some workshops that I'm plotting and planning. I have some witchy stuff coming up and just And this is why my brain is currently chaos, because I have like 100 things that I want to do that I know I can do. I just have to actually write them down and then make the plan. And then the hard part, I have to actually act on the plan. I know, oh, that's right. We do have Beltane coming up. Yay! What Raven is referring to is the Pacific Northwest Witches Market Beltane celebration, which is Sunday, April 27th from 11 a.m. until 5, I think it is, at Juanita Beach Park in Kirkland, Washington. Please, if you are local, come join us. It's going to be fun. I just have to figure out how I'm getting there this time. Oh, wait, cat. Never mind. Ha. So, yes. Please, come join us. It'll be fun. 7. Okay, I was right the first time. I was going to say 7. Yes, sweetheart. What? 7 p.m., darling. But yeah, that is going to be, so much fun. Beltane Market is from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. He's off in La La Land and not entirely paying attention to the conversation. Yep. I'm pretty sure that I am going to be catching a ride with one of the bonus kids. I just have to make sure I get my placard back from the biological. Because last time I went with the Munchkin somewhere, I accidentally left the placard in their car. Oops. So yeah, there's that. I am having so much fun coming up with ideas for stuff to do. And I have to actually figure out how to do the stuff. And that's just the business stuff. Then we have the personal stuff where I got to do a whole bunch of stuff in the house, and it's just, it's stressful and frustrating, and I'm just going insane. I might actually be going sane, but that's neither here nor there. I've parked in blue spots every time I've been there. No worries. We'll figure it out. But, brain, come on. I was thinking, oh my God. See? I was thinking something and then my brain got derailed. Train of thought derailed. There were no passengers. There actually are blue spots at the field across the street, right there at the fence. I'm envisioning it, but there's only like 2 spots. Yeah, I don't want that. So that's Beltane. Seattle Nope. Spiritual Practitioners Association, SPA. They have a blog series of mine that we are sharing about the 8 limbs of yoga. I am really excited about that. I had so much fun writing that one. Let's see what else. Yep. Well, when you don't drive, you don't know about parking. I mean, I wouldn't. Let's see. We have the blog. I have also started 3 new series on my blogs. The 8 Limbs of Yoga series. I have a Sanskrit word of the week. And we are working towards an asana of the week. And I swear to God, there's one more. You know what? I know how to find out. It's one of them days. I hate my brain. I genuinely hate my brain today. Guided journal prompts. That was the other one I was doing. Ha! I knew my brain would catch up. I love journaling. I always have. That is why you see this shelf right here. That is nothing but empty journals, and that's not even all of them. Journaling has been one of my favorite methods of therapy for years, ever since I was 13 and got my first diary. And so guided journals, guided prompts are amazing. Because when I can't think of something to write, if I have a prompt, I can go with it. So I figured if I enjoy it, other people probably do too, which is why it's a thing. So I've started sharing some guided journal prompts that are some witchy ones, some yoga themed ones, and I have some just neither that I'll be sharing as well. Those are probably going to go on my social media. So hey, I'm being productive-ish. But who knows? Right, good. Happy, fork and joy.
You never made your coffee?
No.
It's sitting in front of the coffee maker.
I have a feeling the spawn went and either set my coffee cup down and forgot, made the coffee but forgot to bring it back, or something. Oh well, life goes on. But I'm losing my shiz because of the chaos in my brain. At least I don't feel quite so much like a squirrel on meth. Oh, we have a new person popping in. Rainstorm. Nope. Is it raining for you, dear? I have no idea what the weather is like here. It was supposed to be icky this morning, but it wasn't, and it is currently, according to the kitties. I just opened Weather Kitty, and it was 60 degrees when when the Took Monster and I went on our morning walk 3 hours ago. It was 60, and it is now down below 50 and raining. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. I mean, just saying. It always rains. Rain, rain, rain. Well, this one says it's 55 and raining. I have multiple different weather apps just because. Oh, according to the snarky weather, it is 61. All right, come here. Hey, I'm going to get you. I got him. Say hello to the furry overlord. This is Chief Purball McFuzzbutt. Ah. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, you go, fuzzy boys. I got the fuzzy boys. Oh, that is a nice rainstorm, dear heart. What are you doing? Okay, go get your doggo. Oh, you guys should see this. So y'all saw how big the cat is. We have a Pitbull Malamute mix.
Did somebody clean it up?
No, dear. It got, yes, inadvertently. I'll explain later. But Pitbull Malamute Girl is the cat's favorite doggo. And he was just he is currently rubbing on her and loving on her and giving her head boops. He's so cute. Hey, baby girl, your kitty loving you. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Can I don't think you guys can see her. Let's see. Maybe. Nope. There we go. Luna Tuna. There's the Luna girl. This is our Pitbull Malamute Luna girl. And she is the kitty boy's favoriteest person. And back to that. There we go. Ha! I'll figure this shit out. And then you can see paws. He is... I don't know how it's comfortable, but hey, he's happy. And it's shedding season, so, you know, we are constantly picking up tribbles. Love my house, though. Love my furry children and my human children. I was with someone, I don't remember who was with me, but I was looking at a house for the kids and I before we moved in here permanently. And the owner of the house had a dog and a young child, and he told the dog to go find his sibling. And I thought it was one of the weirdest things I'd ever heard. It's like, you're talking about the human kid, referring to human kid as sibling. Here we are 12 years later. And the spawn is the dog's big brother. I mean, it makes sense now. But hey. Uh-oh. Are you stuck, sweetheart? She wanted out of the room. She wanted out of the office, but the cat was between her and the door, and my purse was right next to the cat. She would not step over either my purse or the cat to go out the door. She was trapped. Poor puppy girl. I shouldn't laugh, but it was cute. Thank you for the fresh cup of coffee. I love you very much. Okay. All right, my friends. Shall we pull some cards? Oh, I was gonna take care of that, sweetheart.
It was also all over her bed and her pillow.
Oh no, I didn't realize he yacked on her bed too.
Yes, that's where he did it the first time.
Poor pupper. I could see that, 12. I could see that. That's probably part of why they like Spawn so much. Spawn is very much the golden retriever boyfriend. And that's his words, not mine. Oh, I love it. I love furry animals. I am not big on insects and scalies. Nope. My phobias are spiders and snakes. Nope. I was traumatized by a book about spiders as a young child. Nope. Tried really hard to not pass that particular phobia on to my children. Failed. I can see 12 being an Irish Terrier. I can see the terrier energy. But yeah, those are my two main phobias. I'm not really great with pet birds. I've had some bad experiences there, but you know what? I can live with them. But give me a furry child. A cat, a dog. Yes. Something interesting about me, considering I have Tookers and Luna, I used to be terrified of big dogs. Nope, couldn't do them. Small dogs like Sergeant or one of the other dogs we had, oh, I loved them. Because, they can be picked up and carried and hugged and loved, but big dogs were not good. And then I met my husband and his furry children. I got the spider! There is a meme. I don't have it on my phone anymore because I just cleaned my phone up. But it's a picture of this big old 8-legged freak on the wall and a hand holding a handgun that says, "When the shoe didn't work," or something to that effect. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no. Growls and tarantula. Tarantulas are one of the few I can deal with. I don't love them, but as long as they're not crawling on me, I can handle tarantulas. My ex-girlfriend, she's still a good friend. She knew someone who had a pet tarantula that they had trained to bring them their cigarettes. They would tell the spider, "Go get my smokes." The spider would go and hit the pack with web and then drag it. Smart spider. Now, whether this was, a real thing or not, or she was just pulling my leg, who the hell knows, but I still think it's pretty cool. I want to teach goldfish how to do tricks. Okay, train of thought is they taught the spider. And then that went somewhere along the lines of, it would be cool. Oh, hey, that reminds me of when the Mythbusters went to bust the myth that a tarantula or a goldfish has a 3-second memory. They confirmed they have a longer memory. And so my brain just went, "Ooh, I want to teach a goldfish how to swim through the hoops." Yes, I can see that. When you live in a tiny home, you have to be gracious to your house guests. House guests. I am very much a good pagan in this respect, a good witch. unless it's a particularly poisonous critter, I am very much the type that just scoop it up and send it outside. I try to not kill anything if I don't have to. I can think of some people. I'm going to be nice. Matilda. That name, every time I hear the name Matilda, I think of Mara Wilson. Yes. Who's Frank? A friend of the man behind the curtains and mine had a wolf spider friend that he named Frank. The wolf spider that I can't deal with is the one that used to live in the crack by the bathtub here. No. Exactly. See, that's kind of my thought about most wild creatures. We encroached on their space. We're the guests at their home. He doesn't share the don't kill spiders thing with me. His opinion is if you come into my house, you are going to die. I have the I am their guest attitude towards a lot of things, especially like the coyotes and the elk that like to roam in my backyard or the bears. We have moved into their territory, and they are rapidly losing any natural habitat. So, how is it fair for us to scream and bitch and piss and moan over the fact that they're here when we have kicked them out and they don't have anywhere else to go? I mean, the Native Americans knew how to coexist. Why can't we? Because we're, yeah. Exactly. I can understand that one. And you know, as long as she doesn't bother you. I have finally, when I was a kid, if I saw a spider, I would get hysterical and scream and scream. Yeah. Now, I can see a spider and I can just be like, okay, you stay there. I won't bother you. You come after me, you will pay the price. Unfortunately, my children that I passed this on to have not gotten to that point yet. They will still freak out if a spider is in their vicinity. I can imagine she drove the kitty cats nuts. Yeah. Poor cats. They're great though, man. So, Fuzzy Butts. Fuzzy Butts, my particular furry overlord. I am dreading the incoming warm weather because this is the time of year when he wakes me up at about 9 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I sleep late. He will come in about 9 o'clock in the morning, hop up on the bed, and if I'm on my back, he'll just lay down on my chest. But usually I'm kind of half on my side, and he will come up and snuggle in, and he'll curl up and lay down here. And if I don't realize he's there and wrap an arm around him, he will make sure I wake up to wrap an arm around him. And then he'll just start purring, and I'll fall back asleep until time to get up. And it's such a nice way to start the day. With kitty cuddles and purring, just sets the mood for the day. Oh, that's right. I'm glad Tuda and Toka get along, though. That is helpful. Said friend with the pet wolf spider had a cat, and he moved in here with us with the cat. Dex was great. But unfortunately, Dex and Fuzzbutt did not get along because Fuzzbutt is a territorial bastard. So that was not fun. Oh, you heard me talking about you, huh? But otherwise, I want another cat. But I am getting the look telling me just try it, Mom. Good kitty. Yes, just try it, bitch. You already tried that once and it failed. I won't do it again. My adopted daughter brought her brand new kitten up because he was not old enough to be left home alone. I know. And it was just for one night. And this guy, he's sitting here. This guy couldn't even handle a kitten in his house. Aw, that is so sweet. And yes, the healing power of purr. That almost sounded like the healing power of prayer. The healing power of purrs. But Loki came up with his mama. And this guy was like, the hell you think you're doing bringing that into my house? Oh, hello. Really? Yeah. Oh. Come here. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He purr. It's a big purr. He has the loudest purr. Okay. You ready to help Mom pull the cards, Kit Kat? Oh, all right. We're going to move that. There you go. Better? All right. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and pull our... Yep. He had to put his 2 cents worth in. So why don't we go ahead and pull some cards real quick. And we will wrap up our day. All right. Starting with our oracle, I was disillusioned. I was disillusioned. So we have I was disillusioned, followed by destined soul ties. And our third card is triggers. All right, so disillusionment prompts reflection on soul ties, revealing past wounds. Triggers surface, demanding healing, and these cards are urging acknowledging pain to break free from cycles and embrace growth. And then our tarot cards for the day. We have the 9 of Swords depicting anxiety. Sorry, I'm not even looking at you guys. Give me a second. Let's try that again. We have the 9 of Swords depicting anxiety, fear, and sleepless nights. It signifies overwhelming worry, often stemming from perceived or real threats. This card urges confronting fears, not succumbing to them, and seeking support to alleviate mental distress. Our next card is... Our next card is the 4 of Rods reversed, suggesting delayed celebration, instability, or even a lack of harmony. Festivities might be postponed, or a sense of unease disrupts your peace. It warns of unsettled foundations and urges addressing underlying issues to restore stability and joy. Our final tarot card today is the 6 of Pentacles, representing generosity, charity, and balance in giving and receiving. It signifies sharing resources, whether material or emotional, and acknowledges the cyclical nature of support. This card encourages both offering and accepting help with grace. Nice. So, putting all of it together. The Nine of Swords anxiety meets the reversed Four of Rods instability, creating a turbulent period. Overwhelming worries disrupt celebrations and harmony, hinting at delayed joy or unsettled foundations. The Six of Pentacles offers a counterpoint amidst fear and unease. Generosity and balance are vital. There's the balance thing. It suggests that sharing resources, emotional or material, can alleviate distress. However, it also warns that even acts of kindness may be tainted by underlying anxieties, demanding careful navigation of giving and receiving. Addressing the root of fear and instability is crucial to restoring balance and finding peace within the chaos. I like it. Sounds like we've got some work cut out for us. What do you guys think? Wow. Okay. Couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, my friends. Let's grab a moment of Zen real quick, and we shall wrap this up. No, I didn't type it up. No, not today. No, not today. I have been wrapping things together, but we have our moment of Zen. Zen in the art of archery, quote, fundamentally, the marksman aims at himself. Damn. Now that's kind of profound. Most of these quotes are, but wow. Kitty fur. Kitty fur. Look at all that kitty fur. Sorry, I forgot I was on camera for a second. All right, my loves. That is it for this week as far as this goes. Yeah, I do kind of... My alarms go off, and I just ignore them. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Let us extinguish the candle. How am I going to do this? You're not going to want to stick your nose in that, sweet boy. Cats, right? All right, give me this. You get down. Good kitty. Hey. I love my cat. All right, my loves. I am opening my circle by extinguishing my candle, and I give my gratitude to the Ancient Ones for joining us here today. What did you say that it blocked? Apparently, the man behind the curtains comment got eaten because he said, please put the cat down before he lights himself on fire. And the comment never popped up in our chat. Anybody else see it? That's kind of amusing. Did the digital overlords decide that he was threatening the cat? I don't know. Uh-huh. It's a religious and a political statement. I know. Interesting. Weird. It worked. He can see it, but we can't. Ah. We're at almost an hour, and the kickbots are coming to join us and making rude comments. Yay! Tons of fun. Oh, you can now. Oh, yeah. He hides the chat when I'm talking about certain things so that I don't respond to them in the middle of something. That is done for mainly his benefit when he goes to edit this down into the shorts. Yeah. That is so weird. And this is why we cannot rely on technology to censor things. Hell, how many of us use the word kidnap? Say, I'm going to kidnap you to go do something. We're not saying, I left a comment on a friend's post on Facebook. They live in Florida. And they were asking, if you were to come to Florida, what would you do? And I'd be like, I'd just snag you, but I use the other word, and take you to Disney World with me. Yeah, I got a slap on the wrist for that one because I was threatening violence. And I'm like, did you even read the comment? Did you read it and understand the context of the comment? I was in no way threatening any kind of violence. I was simply saying I was going to rock up to their place, toss them in the car, and go to Disney World. But no. I mean, that is why words like unaliving or, that's why the words like unaliving or sewer slide, are becoming common slang these days, because if we use the actual words, the digital overlords freak out. Exactly. You're not wrong. No, I did not. Oh, God damn it. I hate my brain. So, what the man behind the curtain is saying is that most of them were programmed by them. At least white ones, or primarily white ones, and my brain. Nope. No. I do not need that visual. Oh, dear God, it's typing on a keyboard now. Oh, Lord, help me. My brain is evil. My brain is so evil. On that note, what about Aaron? Oh crap, I totally spaced that one. We have a family member here. She is part of the community, part of our crew, who is currently, I know she mentioned the name, she is at a fair. Let me get the name of the fair. Tuileries Ren Fair. They are at Tuileries Ren Fair. She is selling her wire-wrapped jewelry and doing Reiki, and I believe she is doing some tarot readings as well. So, please, if you're in California, go check Northern California, I believe. Go check them out. Yes, we have pictures. Tulane Festival, is that? I swear That might be it. But yes, I will on my socials be sharing her pictures of the booth setup and everything. So please go check it out. That's what yeah. I love how I look that way when I'm talking to him, even though he's in my ear. And if I look at the camera, it works better. Go figure. Dies brain. Ball tippy typing. Oh, dear goddess. My people. All right, my loves. Tuileries Ren Fair. Yes. All right, my loves. If you want to join us for Coffee and Q's next week and you want to catch one of my other live streams, do the whole like, share, subscribe shebang. Remember, hit the bell. It'll tell you when I'm on. And then, please, do us all a favor and go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is so much darkness already out there. Let us, please, be a light in that darkness for those who need it. And then, go out there and let your loved ones, human, furry, scaly, and feathered, know that you love them beyond measure because you do not know how long you have with them. And I know from experience that 2 a.m. phone call sucks. And then, I want to say thank you so very much to all of the Witchlings who have stuck around until the end here. Since you're here, if you enjoyed the video, leave me a comment. The algorithm has a thing for 7 words. No clue what to write? Hey, look, die, I made it. Yay, Panic at the Disco has you covered. Remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you really do have a purpose here. Have a fantabulously magical day, and I will see you all later. Love y'all. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithDailin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bet time, same bet channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for Coffee and Q's with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.